question is, are you a Jedi or are you a Sith?
Oh, I'm a Jedi.
I would say when I was younger, definitely in the Jedi camp. As I've got older, you know, I see the Sith. I understand them. As Palpatine said, to understand all aspects of the Force is important. He may have been a Sith,
That's what I think of that. That is what I think
but
of that.
You have to understand the dark side as well.
That's dangerous.
That is.
That is a very dangerous rhetoric there.
It is. Maybe I'm a grey Jedi. Maybe I'm on that edge.
Yeah.
A Mace Windu. A Quinlan Vos. You don't know who that is, maybe.
Quinlan
Remember
Vos?
Quinlan Vos?
From Clone Wars.
He was like the hippy-dippy
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
a bit
the
of
swagger.
Yeah, exactly.
Swagger, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
He had a bit of a back and forth with Obi-Wan.
He did!
And Anakin. Anakin's like, he's a cool guy. Obi-Wan's like, he's a nut job. We've got to do fact of the day, though. Page number 250. Fact number
1.
A boar produces 200 milliliters of semen each time it ejaculates, compared to a man's 3 milliliters. Well, I will say this. We got to step up our game, all right? It just ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. Hey, NarendraTheComic. Yes, the runner we're going to be reacting to this teaser for the Acolyte is called Conflict, and I do sense conflict in this show. There may be good things, there may be bad things. I hope it's good, but I don't expect it to be any good because of the track record of Star Wars, modern Star Wars, let's put it that way, because the prequels look like absolutely top tier cinema.
Golden.
Revenge of the Sith, my goodness. George Lucas knew what he was doing, didn't he? A lot of people were shitting on it back then, but it's actually a good movie from start to finish. Yes, Hayden Christensen is a little bit here and there with the acting. People can disagree.
You can.
That's my opinion.
It's my opinion too.
Thank you. Common sense? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's get to this teaser anyway. Let's go.
Who trained you?
Star Wars The Acolyte, 2-episode premiere June 4th, only on Disney+.
You know the mad thing? Up until the lightsaber came out, that was actually a really well done fight scene.
You know what? I agree with you.
And then the lightsaber came out and it turned into, well, this looks like shit.
Somehow it was very slowpoke. And all of the tension they built within those 15 seconds up until then died. It seemed like she was going really leisurely with that.
I wasn't really believing it. Let's put it that way. Because before that, I thought it was kind of good. But then it turned kind of shit in 2.3 seconds. Normally, lightsabers are the thing which supersedes everything. I see lightsabers, I see laser swords, I'm in.
You know what? That's most people.
But for some reason, it just didn't hit.
No, not at all. But that does mean that they actually really have from us 1 episode. We're going to give it 1 episode, and if we like it, we'll keep watching. If we don't like it, we won't keep watching, and we'll tell you about it.
There you go.
We're very honest about these things. We're not going to beat around the bush. We're not going to say, oh, it was okay
No
here.
beating in the bush.
All of that. No, we're not going to mince our words.
We do not hold back. No holds barred here. If it's good, we'll tell you. If it's bad, we'll tell you. So, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. All I know is, basically, all the Jedi who come into contact with any dark side user have to get got in this show. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when, they have to all be eliminated. Because otherwise, this whole show doesn't make sense. Because it's a prequel to the entire Skywalker saga.
Right.
This is a prequel to The Phantom Menace. And there is a line in The Phantom Menace by Ki-Adi-Mundi when he's talking in the Jedi Council to Yoda and Mace, and Qui-Gon was there as well, I think. And he said, well, we've not seen the Sith in a millennia. And it's like, wait, this is only 100 years before.
Right.
So that means that either these guys weren't deemed as Sith, or the fact that Ki-Adi-Mundi was wrong. And I gotta be honest, I don't think Ki-Adi-Mundi was wrong. He was one of the high council members, not just one of the council members.
You're right. Technically, if all the Jedi get got, no one would have seen the Sith because they all would have gotten got. Oh, see, they can't mess this up now.
They can't. You have to kill everyone.
Oh.
That has to be how this ends.
Right, but see, that's now taking out the tension out of the show.
Surely, for any common sense fan, you're gonna say, basically, this story is a non-starter because everyone has to die.
What what investment are we going to have in these characters if we know they're going to be dying?
But
then?
most people don't know that. The idea would be that people aren't aware of that fact.
I feel bad for telling you guys now. I
Well,
feel like you should feel bad for telling these guys if they didn't know.
I don't think it's a spoiler. The film came out 25 years
You're
ago.
fine.
I'm not
You're
really
fine.
spoiling anything.
You're not.
I'm just informing.
See, you're a deep cut fan.
I am. I know this shit. And when they were talking about the show being 100 years before The Phantom Menace, it was, well, if you're bringing in Sith, it doesn't really make sense, but I'll let it slide. I don't know what they're going to do with it. And then they're just making it so there's dozens of Jedi fighting this Sith. They all have to get killed. That's it.
I think someone did not think this through.
Well, Lucasfilm doing shit things nowadays, so maybe it's good. I don't know.